Dostoevsky, Orwell, Dickens stories came from characters rising above their situation. Who'd write Hard Times now?
Armistead Maupin wrote about the stigma of being gay. My partner and I can kiss in the street without raising a hair. What the hell would Maupin write about now?
You guys have a hankering for the past, then I hear that place.
It's really interesting. I had to pause it. It's really interesting in this television show. You know, everything, any television show you get nowadays is going to be homosexuality. But they mentioned this guy, Dostoevsky, and George Orwell's, these two writers. One is a psychological writer, and the other one is a fictional writer about utopian and dystopian philosophies. I'm not that deep, really. I'm only mentioning it because it was mentioned in here. Really, I'm not that intellectual on like these two guys are, actors are in this dinner party here. But I want to bring out that even though they show that somebody else in this series has taken over the world, guess who's still at the top ruling the world? It's white people. White people, period. They are the major brokers, even with aliens from other planets and with far greater technology and power than they have. This very show is white supremacist. Now, I find it interesting that the only brother or Jake that's in here, they have a Jake in here, and he is a astrophysicist. Okay? And it looked like he's the real prophet. While they do have a prophet that they consult with, and he is like an ambassador of sorts between him and the overlords. I really don't want to get too deep in this show and stuff. But the reason why I'm going to this show, because as a Hebrew Israelite, they're sending us messages about what they think about us. You see? All throughout this series so far. I've seen the first series and this is the second one. You can see that I'm more than halfway through it if you look at the little bar at the very, very bottom. I'm more than halfway through it. And it's about 80 minutes. This thing is about a plan for Caucasian people to keep ruling the world and oppressing every other group of people. And, it's pushing the homosexual agenda. It's pushing and look at this, the alien that comes from another planet that's actually basically running the world and calling the shots. It's a white actor behind that devil. So they painted him as a demon, a red demon. But they don't know that the red demon is the actual white people. So this thing is overlaid with so many different nuances concerning the Bible. There's a evangelical lady. I don't know if you can see her right here in the upper right hand corner. But or is that another show? Yeah, no, that's not her. That's an Asian lady. But anyway, this thing is so satanic. And this thing is really, really, I just don't really know what to say. One of the statements that they said, and I put the timestamp of when they said it in this second episode, season 2. Episode 2, called The Deceivers, at minute mark 50 and second mark 55. 55. The lady says this, and I wrote this down. God is nothing but a black void that we cried into, but only the overlords answered. That's what she actually says in this. This is part of the script, y'all. She said that God is a black void that we cried unto, but only the overlords heard and answered. Wow. She's actually saying that God is black. The writers of this script really do know that the Most High, Bashima Mashiach Yahushai, they know he black. Or Ahaya Ashar Ahaya, they know he black. They're actually saying it in this movie. Now, I know black Christians are never going to believe that. And that's why they got to go to hell. There's no way they're going to believe that their God is not really a so-called white man, but really a red man and the red devil. And like the Bible says in Job 9:24, the earth is turned over into the hands of the wicked. So Christians are never going to believe that. And throughout this series, they're showing, stained glass windows of Caesar Borgia, and it's the same old stuff, y'all. And then at the same time, they are. I mean, this is so twisted because these people don't know the prophecies that we know as citizens of the kingdom, as the Most High's chosen people. So, and I want to tell you, the aliens that's in this movie and on the spaceships and stuff, they are really the white people. How do we know that? Because they are the only people on Earth that have access to, guess what? Spaceships. Hey, y'all. Nothing's going to come here. The devils are already here. They are the white people. They are the Caucasians. They are the only ones that go to and from outer space. Those are the only people that have space stations. Those are the only people who say we have a cure for every disease. And they're the only ones that give you diseases. They actually have the infrastructure set up and the scientific laboratories set up to give you disease and give you a cure. These are the demons on Earth, y'all. And I'm not saying that only white people are demons, but I'm saying that the infrastructure on Earth is ran by demons, white people. That's why white people's face are the only face on money. Did you know that? And then when people want to say, oh, it's not about color. It's not about color. No, it's not only about color. Duh. It's not only about color. It's about who holds the power. And it just so happened that these people are Caucasian. I rest my case. Bye.